Twirling my hair, I'm so nervous. Oh, we're here! Hi, beauties! I was just telling my producers I'm twirling my hair. I'm so nervous. I apologize for being late for our Monday date, but we had some technical difficulties here at Beauty IQ, so I hope that we get to catch you before you head home from your work day, which, by the way, happy November. We are in full swing preparing for the holiday modes, and today's Makeup Monday is all about the glitz and the glam with your hair. So I asked my girlfriends at Bellamy, I was like, would you mind if we did a little tutorial on holiday hair? And of course they said yes. They sent over a bunch of fun pieces, and I'm going to show you that if you don't have great hair, or you're thinking, I'd just love to have a whole heck of a lot more fabulous hair, maybe on the scale of J-Lo, maybe on the scale of MC, you do you. We can do all of that today with Bellamy Hair, who a lot of you know is our own brand of extensions that we carry exclusively here at Beauty IQ that is made from human hair. Nikki, who created it, is one heck of a lawyer, and she was like, I don't want to do it anymore. I want to have fun. I want to create things that are going to make women more confident. And so she set out to create an incredible line of human hair extensions, tons of color options on beautyiq.com, and I actually went with the dark brown balayage to match what I already have. But you can color them, you can dye it, you can cut it, you can even style it, which we've got the Bellamy styling tool here today, which we're going to work with later on in the show. But I wanted to start with the ponytail extension because this is probably, if you've never done extensions before, one of the easiest ones to incorporate. It comes in 16 and 20 inches. So I'm going to be working on the 20 inch, and you can tell, like, I can't stop touching it. It is real hair that I'm gonna love and style and show you how easy it is. So I would encourage you, my friend Mike's here. If you're on Facebook watching Beauty IQ or QVC, ask questions, because that's what he's here for, to answer them, or to pass them along to me so I can answer them, I guess. He doesn't know anything about hair extensions, but if he wants to, I can put a halo on him. So we're gonna start with just temporarily showing you how you would achieve a really cute pony. So I have my hair already curled just to give it some texture, which I love doing that because I don't like, on me, myself, kind of like the slicked back ponytail. I need some texture. So I'm just gonna grab a ponytail, and then there you go. So cute, right? But it's like kind of short. Like if you saw before, my hair kind of came down to here, and I always feel so frustrated because the back of my hair, when I wear my hair up in ponytails, people are like, oh, that's so great, did you get your hair cut? And I'm like, no, it's just short. It's just short with a ponytail. So how you're gonna take this is the weft comes like this. It's probably about 3.5, 4 inches, and there's a little clip in here, just like that, and then there's Velcro all along the side of this. So what's nice about this is it doesn't fall out. It's completely goof-proof in its application, and essentially it's kind of like putting in a bobby pin. So how you'll start, and just to kind of give you a little look-see, you'll put this in your hair, and then the Velcro is on the outside. So this single piece of hair is what attaches to the Velcro right here, and so you'll wrap it around like that. And I'm going to show you, and you'll secure it with a pen, but just so you can see how you cover it up. So, and by the way, there's no music today, so it's got to be a little quiet. If you're like, why is it all silent? She's talking about her hair all the time. That is why. Some technical difficulties, but no problem. All right, so I've stuck the little teeth right on top of my ponytail, and so I'm going to take this single strand and kind of lift my hair up along with this.
We have a lot of people saying hi.
Oh, who's saying hi? I'll give you a shout.
says hi.
Hi, Laura. Mar. Oh, hi, Mar. She's my QVC crew girl.
Cheryl says hi, miss your face.
Hi, Cheryl.
Melissa, hello, you look great today, Courtney.
Thanks, Melissa. Appreciate it. Part of me, like, in spirit of like Halloween, and I know it's so over, but like right here, right now, is this not giving you the feels of like an epic Madonna in the making? Leopard print, side pony. All we need is a crimper. God, gotta love it just like this.
We could just do Halloween all year.
We could just do Halloween all year. That would be the best. All right, so I'm just securing some of this with a bobby pin. So the good news is with the weft, it completely stays in place. And so I have brought, I have so much hair, I'm hitting myself in the face. So I decided to do a high pony just to kind of show you first and foremost, what's really nice about this hair extension is once you brush it in and kind of blend it into your hair, it doesn't really move. So I'm gonna turn around just so I can kind of see what I'm doing. And always with hair extensions, you definitely want to check the back of your hair just to make sure everything's taken care of. So what's nice about this is you get the added volume right there, but instead of wearing my hair just as this pony, how my hair would normally be, I'm actually gonna take it and do a top knot, because I have a pretty crummy top knot, just enough myself, and I'm always constantly having to tease it. And it's kind of just a hot old mess. So I just wanted to show you that with this, and really 2 pins, you've got your top knot. Pretty cute, right? So I'll turn around, and here's the thing, like, you may miss a spot. That's what bobby pins are for. And granted, note the hot mess that is right here. I don't know about you guys, but I have the hardest time keeping dents out of the back of my head. So rule number 1 with hair extensions, always check the back of your head. But look how much fuller this is rather than probably what my ponytail would have looked like. And because of my layers, it would have been sticking out and going everywhere. But this is really nice, rounded and consistent. And I feel like with holiday hair, what could be a really cute idea is now that you've got a full bun on top, you could grab a really fun sparkly headband. Our friend Mitch Stone was with us on Beauty IQ on Friday. You could do like a cute little flower, like a little holly here, which would be really spectacular for holiday. So here's our first look with our 16-inch extension. So I'm gonna take it down. And by the way, ask questions. Like, if you're wondering, can you style it? Can you put product in it? The answer is all yes. But it's kind of funny talking about extensions, because most of the time I think about extensions as a permanent thing. And this is really nice because you can use them every day if you want to. They wash, like they shampoo and condition just like you would your own hair, because they're human hair. And what's nice about this is it dries straight, but yet it has the ability to curl. So real quick, here's that 16-inch again. I just wanted to show you, if I had done my hair, look how tiny my little top knot would have been. It's like Pebbles, wait, was it Pebbles in Band? Pebbles was the little girl. Yeah, it's like a tiny little pebble one. So holiday hair, yes. So I'm gonna take my hair down. And again, I've already kind of pre-curled my hair. But what I'm gonna do now is kind of just this like low pony side sweep. So I'm gonna take the same ponytail holder and I'm gonna do just kind of like a side swept pony. Now,
Heidi says your skin is glowing. Please do tell what products you use on your
hi Heidi. Okay, well thank you. Let's see, what did I use today? So being at Beauty IQ, we tend to sample just a lot of stuff like before we go on air, just to kind of see, you know, what we like about it, what you'll appreciate about it. And today, as far as skincare, I used Glow Recipe, and it was the Prem Black Cleansing Water. After that, I did the Dr. Gross Brightening Ferulic Serum, and then I did the Edward Bess Moisturizing Pearl Primer. And then foundation was Wander, and then set in with the Cosé Finishing Powder. So I hope that helps. It changes daily based on desperation and availability. So, okay, so I'm gonna take the same hair piece, and I just wanna show you. So inside the weft right here, there's this half circle which all of the hair is connected to. And this is a good thing, because when we were talking about the quality of Bellamy, what's really nice is from the times that I'm used it, it's not like you're using a lot of hair. It's not like you can't feel like you can tug on it just you would your own hair. So the weft that everything is set in place is really, really strong. So it's half a circle. And so when you go to do something like this, I just want to point this out, because you can only start your style from underneath the weft. So from here to here, you'll need to wrap hair probably around 2 inches, but with what we're gonna create, it's gonna be fine. But just to kind of give you a heads up, being like, well, why can't I start at the top? You want it to look like this, and you want it to wrap around that way. So I'm gonna take the same little tools. Okay, there we go. So it's nice and snug. And then find your little hair strand right here. Oh, thank you. And a good way to test that if it's on there is take it on and off, like just while it's in your hand. And if you hear the Velcro click, that's a really good thing. So what I'm gonna do here is actually add more hair from the single strand that was originally in there. And what that's gonna do is cover up my hair that I already have in place from the weft. So, just gonna pop that in there. And from here, it's a little bit wider, but what's cool about this, and by the way, look at the difference. Like you can kind of see my hair poking through. Now remember, because this is unstyled, if I had all of these pieces curled like I have my hair, I'm not even really sure that you'd be able to see the textural difference. You just think, oh, those are her layers, not her actual hair length. So this is your best friend when it comes to this side pony, because you can wrap something around like this, and I'll just show you. Actually, this is falling. Hang on. Let me just secure it one more time.
What eyeshadow colors are you wearing? Debbie wants to know.
Ooh, eyeshadow colors, Debbie, are Bobby Brown from the Metallic collection, and then I think I used a Too Faced palette, Natural Love, I think is what that was. Then Bobby Brown lips, Tarte highlighter, Tarte bronzer, Laura Geller blush, grapefruit is my favorite. All right, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of curl, but you can see just from right there, you can curl your hair no problem. So really quickly, what I'm gonna do is just show you a little braid. And by the way, if you have darker hair and highlights, you can absolutely take this to your colorist, no problem, and have her color match your hair or color your extensions.
Angela is asking, where do you find that particular hair piece and what brand?
Oh, so this particular hairpiece is Bellamy, so that's gonna be our subject today, beauties. Bellamy Hair. It is a brand of natural hair extensions that we carry on Beauty IQ. So I'm just gonna hold this here. Let me just wrap this up just one more time. And they're natural hair, and I am working with the 16-inch hairpiece. So I just wanna go back and show you. So while this is like a little bit loose, I wanted to do like an open romantic braid. So because I'm working with all guys in the studio today, and two of the best guys, let me say, Sean and Mike are the greatest, but they don't have hair ties. And so I only brought one. And so if Kelly were here, if Jenna were here, I promise you they'd have like 3 on their arm. But I just wanted to show you through like a loose braid, and you can kind of pull it out with color and texture, and again, use the curling wand to create this. While I'm holding this, it's kind of just this like swept away romantic little braid that you can kind of like pull out and pull individual pieces in. So mine's falling. Here, I'll start again. Mine's kind of falling because I don't have my hair tied, but I'll show you just one more time. And I would suggest that when you're doing something like this, I guess the right word is like weaving your braid as tight as possible, because you want to be able to pull out some length when you get to the bottom. So do just that. And I like to just start from the bottom and push up. So yeah, there we go. So I have to hold it here. It's okay. It's totally fine. But there's my romantic swept braid, just to add a little fun and a little texture. And again, it's a ponytail, so super, super easy. And either side works. So I'm gonna take that off, and that's gonna wrap up with our 16-inch. Now, I have medium length hair. Up to you, really, what length you wanna get. 16 is, you know, very believable for me. 20 would just be out of this world fabulous. And so there's lots of great tutorials on the Bellamy website with Facebook and Instagram. But at the end of the day, what took me from a top knot to a romantically swept braid was this 16-inch balayage. All right, so now the good stuff. I just discovered these hair extensions, and I don't know what took me so long to jump on the bandwagon. I think I was afraid that when I saw this much hair, I was like, I don't know, like that is all my hair. I don't know if I can put that on by myself. I don't know how it's gonna work. And so I actually tried this for the first time on Friday, and I was so obsessed with it. I told the guys here at Makeup Monday, I was like, we have to do a tutorial on extensions, because since these are human hair, it's amazing how well it blends in for you not to have to do anything. So, 2 schools of thought when you go to apply this. So first of all, sorry, my boots are like really loud. It's like rural cowboy boots back there. All right, so you get this little clear wire. Basically, when you go to put these on, and this is just a loose demonstration, you go to put this on like a headband. So that is the hardest part. And we're gonna cover this up. It blends into the scalp, but just to show you how well this looks with my real hair, look at the color from right here, which is mine, to the top of the weft. So really, really believable. We have tons of color selections on beautyiq.com. So it's kind of fun because for the price of what you'd probably pay for like a single process or double process with like highlights and lowlights, you get fabulous new hair. So what I'm gonna do is take where I was gonna put my clear wire, and I'm gonna just take sections around the crown, just like that. And this actually doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm gonna take this and just gonna pin it up with my Sarah Patimpa. God, that's magical. Okay. So now what you're gonna do is take this over your hair just like that. And because you've got these clips, you'll still clip it into your hair just exactly as you did with the ponytail.
I've gotten a couple posts that say the link isn't working, so we'll get somebody to fix that.
Ooh, sorry guys, if the link is not working, we can definitely get somebody to fix that. Hang on just mere moments.
And then a question is it heavy?
So it's not that heavy in all spectrum of things. And really quick before I continue answering that question, the one thing that you want to do is just make sure that this is centered, because we do have side pieces that I'm going to show you in just a second, but you want to make sure that it's the same length on each side before you snap it in. But in terms of the weight, honestly, like from the ponytail, I didn't find it to be that noticeably heavy. Again, I was using it as a top knot, so I wasn't, you know, really feeling the weight on my head. This definitely has a little bit more weight to it, but it's not uncomfortable. Like, and it's not something that's itchy either, because you have that wire at the top of your hair. And so what I'm doing now is basically just flicking my hair over the side to cover that wire. So I'll show you right through here. So you just want to make sure that's covered. So, I mean, not half bad for not being my head of hair. It's like kind of unrecognizable. And this is like where you feel super glamorous, because this is where no matter how many vitamins you take, you're like, why don't I have gorgeous America's Next Top Model hair? And it's probably because at some point you're just not able to have gorgeous America's Next Top Model hair, because they probably don't have their own hair either. So this is just really fun and kind of like a 2-second fix. And what's cool about this is I actually love the way that this looks just with the halo in front with my layers. It kind of blends in really nice, but I have longer layers in the front. So you can always add in these side pieces, and I will show you what that looks like as well, just if you want a lot of voluminous hair. So here's just with the halo. Loving that. And see, you can't really even tell where that wire is. And then in the back, I'll show you what this looks like. So because I curled my hair earlier, it kind of just blends into my balayage. So now that we're here, if you're wondering, okay, well, what if I want like a lot of hair? I'm gonna take this clip, and you'll take one of the side pieces that you get included in your Bella Hair hair kit. So I usually take this section that's kind of right by my temple, right here, And don't be afraid, by the way, to, treat your extensions like the human hair that they are. Sometimes you just gotta brush it out. Brush it out. So, and mine still has a little bit of curl left in it from Friday, but I'll probably just touch it up for a second. So, good news about this that I also really like is you don't have to tease these extensions, because sometimes I felt like with extensions that I would use in the past, like for special occasions, like if we were at Super Saturday or, kind of doing something fun with my hair, that I'd really like do more harm than good with extensions. But these clip right in, they don't move, which is awesome. And they give you just a ton of hair.
Annette says, it's very gorgeous, looks so real.
Well, thank you very much, Annette. It is real. That's not lying when you say that. Which is why I kind of love this hair collection even more, because when somebody says, oh my gosh, I love your hair, you're like, thank you. Thank you. It's mine. It's real. And by the way, like when you do this, some people don't have to use clips. I do. I'm still in the learning phases of these extensions. And so when you can kind of see, I have to touch my hair to be like, is that mine or is that the extension? It blends so well. So I'm just gonna pop this back in. And make sure you don't put this too close to your hairline, because you don't want somebody to be able to see the weft. They probably won't, depending on how you're styling your hair, but I just wanted to give you the heads up. All right. So look at all of this hair. Like, my goodness gracious. So these are already curled, but again, I'm just gonna curl one piece just so you can, this is ridiculous. I would never, I don't think when you're like a small child and you take for granted like how much hair you have, like on my best day, I still had a quarter of this amount. This is amazing. And so I'm actually just gonna curl my front piece with the Bellamy styling wand, just so you can see how my hair curls along with the extensions. And by the way, I have my wand set, I think, at like 390 degrees. For my hair, I have a lot of like thin stranded hair, but it's got a lot of texture to it. And so I find that like right under 400 degrees is perfect for my hair. So this part is my extension along with my real hair. So I'm just gonna blend that in right here.
Michelle wants to know, will shorter lengths ever be offered?
Michelle, I don't know about shorter lengths, but the good news is I can pass that along to Nikki, because that's a great question. If you don't mind, we have like a few more minutes. What kind of length are you looking for? The one that I have is 16 inches. And so I don't know if you have short hair or if you're just trying to have like a lot more hair, but that could be something. I wonder if like the next size would be like a 10 or a 12. Just kind of give you that. But I will say you can take this to your stylist and have her cut it if you want to. So that's also like a great thing that you can do with this. So here it is, all kinds of hair, just fun and fabulous. Loving that. And by the way, if you have short hair, you actually don't have to clip your hair up the way that I did. You can just kind of like flip it through. So with mine, just curled a little of the extensions beforehand, curled it during the process, and yeah, you can still throw your hair back if you want to, wear it down in fabulous. But yeah, for the holiday season, why not?
Casey wants to know, how long is the halo you are wearing?
Casey, the halo that I am wearing is the 16-inch. And so for me, that was what I felt like was most believable, but also really long for my hair, which is how, if I could grow my hair, I would probably never grow it past this length, which is perfect.
G wants to know, is the hair naturally wavy? Seems to hold the curl, but what happens in humidity?
Okay, is that my mom?
Yeah.
All right, so my mom joins us every week on our Facebook chat. So, hi Nikki. So the texture of the hair when you get it home, and I'll show the ponytail up for example, is finer textured hair, but there's a lot of it, and naturally it's straight. So this is how it's gonna dry. What's nice about this is, because it's been chemically treated, but also colored as well, there's a little bit of what I would like dare say protection associated saturated with the strands. So here's the deal. When it comes to humidity, I won't say that this will frizz the way that your normal hair would be, but if it's 100% humidity and you put curl in it, it would probably have a little propensity to lose its texture, just like your normal hair would. But depending on what products you use to help prevent that, it would help prevent it in this hair too, because you can still use styling gel if you want to. You can still use heat treatment if you want to protect the color. So if you're somebody that has really curly hair like my mom, I would tell you to get a small curling iron, like maybe like 3/4 of an inch, to match whatever your curls are, and set those curls, and then you can wash this just every couple of weeks and have it blend into your normal hair, which could be pretty great. So, because curly hair, lots of layers and lots of depth and dimension, so.
Michelle got back to us and she said, thinking maybe a more believable length for someone older, 10 to 12 inches.
All right, so Michelle, I will write Nikki a little note about the 10 to 12 inches to see if we can get kind of just a little variation from that. But remember, even with the way that the weft is in the back, you can still take it to your hairdresser and cut it, which is really nice. And that might be a better option for you, because you might even see the longer length of the hair and be like, oh, actually, I kind of like that. But also, I mean, I think with any gal that loves great hair and extensions and kind of has fun with it, you might discover that you like a couple of different lengths, which is fun too. So here is my length from side to side. Fun. I'm gonna turn around in the back. And by the way, like, always check your hair before you leave and go out. So if you see pieces that are out of place, just blend them back in, just like that. So really cute. And by the way, you can still tease your hair if you want to, but when you're done, all you have to do is take out your hair extensions just like this. And guess what? It doesn't hurt, which, what a concept there, right? So I'm gonna take these out really quickly just to show you everything that you're getting. So there's your side piece. And you have 3 clips on either side, so you know you've kind of done well if you grab those. And I mean, here's just without the side pieces, which looks pretty great too. And again, up to you if you want to use them. And then I'm just gonna unclip these in the back. This is so depressing, taking out my hair. And here's the old natural Courtney. Back, I won't say better than ever, because clearly I'm better with my Bellamy hair, but that's kind of the fun that we wanted to show you for the holiday season coming up. So if it's great little parties that you're hosting or you're attending some fabulous events, really nice to be able to have these pieces to bring home to make your already head of hair even more fabulous. So if you want to know what brand we're talking about, it's Bellamy, Bellami, an incredible woman behind the brand, but you can check out their entire extension assortment on beautyiq.com, as well as their styling tools as well. Take care, beauties, and don't forget to tune in tonight starting at 8 p.m. because we've got a fabulous steal from Sigma brushes coming your way. Bye, beauties.